This is the Husky, and it is my favorite 6S large airplane to fly for a lot of reasons, namely price and performance. And I'm gonna show you those things in today's video. Let's go. For me, when I zero it down to a favorite airplane, it usually comes down to price and performance. And I have more fun when I'm flying something that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. This is one of the cheapest 6S airplanes money can buy. It looks good, it's got lights, it's got flaps, it comes with a flight stabilization system, and it has a ton of performance. Now it's very important to remember, and don't be confused with the very similar, almost exactly the same 5S Husky, which may be discontinued now, and the 4S Husky. Not just the power systems on board, but the plane themselves, they're built very differently. They have reinforced hinges, metal gear servos. There's a lot of differences between the 4S and 6S Husky. It even comes with a wooden prop on the 6S, which is what we're flying here today. I think the 4S is great. It was a good way to introduce this airplane onto the market and see if people like it. They love it, but it had its flaws. They fixed most of those with the 5S version, but they realized, you know what? Not a lot of people have 5S batteries, so let's make it even better and make it 6S capable, and that's what we have here today. It's a very awesome plane, and as I said, it's super capable. We can just climb all day. This is just a 6S 3200 milliamp battery. We can do 4-point rolls, which I'm not great at it. Or what I say, 4-point loop is what I meant to say. Cuban 8, of course. Let's go in for kind of a funny one here. We're gonna roll around into a weird Cuban 8. I never go this way. Wonder what we can, yeah, what is this, a reverse Cuban 8?
You're just going the opposite direction.
Yeah, everything was opposite.
Usually
there.
you go the other way.
Yeah, that hurt my brain. I don't know about you guys. Usually we do it like this.
Yep.
And then roll it over.
Yep. You went right to left.
Everything about that hurt my brain. That was like, some people, it does that when you do a right-hand turn, you know? And granted, right-hand turns hurt my brain more than left-hand turns, but that right direction Cuban 8 was awful. It was really horrible. We should be able to do a show pass. So what I love about this plane so much is the size. And a lot of people, and I'm there with you, will let a large airplane intimidate you. But believe me and others when we say bigger is easier to fly. It really is. You can see the movement and the mistakes and everything that the wing is doing so much better when it's a big plane. Now just because it's big doesn't mean it's going to be a good plane though. There are some planes that are sluggishly big and they're fine for trainers, but if you want a big plane with a lot of performance, I'm just going to say it, this one outperforms, doesn't outlook, but outperforms the Draco all day long. And you know, I love my Draco. It's a really fun plane to fly, but I have way more enjoyment flying this Husky 6S. The price helps. It's about the same size. I think it outperforms the Husky. It definitely doesn't outlook the Husky, or I keep saying the Husky, the Draco. But look at that. That's probably the lowest inverted 6S pass I've ever done. There's an outside loop. I mean, it can do it all. The only thing it really can't do is snap roll. It doesn't really snap very well because it's so big. Here's a maneuver I haven't tried on this. I'm gonna climb it quite a bit. Oh no, that's
Sorry.
not anything to do with our RC.
Can you hit that? I have gloves on. I got you though.
Okay, here. You ready?
Yep.
I got, let's do it. One of our favorite things to do, Abby. Nice. Zero throttle here. And throttle. And that's what's so nice about this. You can be in any position, any kind of a stall. We're just gonna let it slow down. Nose up, throttle. Not a lot of Cub style planes can do that. That is very powerful to be able to nose up and hover out of something like that. To climb out of almost any mistake. This plane can wingtip stall. We've done that on our 4S. But this one has so much power. If you notice it slipping out of the sky a little, just punch it. Get that nose up and you're gonna be fine. It's a really just kind of all around amazing plane to fly. And hitting all the nails on the head, it's also pretty good at being a trainer-esque style plane because yeah, the price is up there, but this one has the built-in flight stabilization by Arrows, the Vector, and I think we're getting a low battery. We are, so we're gonna land it. I'll let you guys know what the voltage is at too. So it has a lot going for it for intermediate pilots, beginner pilots if you want to get into larger airplanes, 6S especially, and pros would have a lot of fun with this too. Not too bad for the asphalt there. I've come in with worse landings. If I go to the airfield and I want to burn through some 6S batteries, this is my go-to plane. I'm really loving my 6S planes and jets, but this one is my most stress-free, most enjoyable one in the collection. My brain started beeping. I don't know what I heard, but I think it's because I couldn't hear anything. I'm actually reading 3.9 volts per cell, which is absolutely fantastic. I think we could have flown easily without pushing our battery for another 2 or 3 minutes, I think. Maybe not on the extreme level, but this plane is so amazing. Now, if you're just getting into large planes, maybe you've been flying large planes, maybe you're just considering flying your first plane ever, I highly recommend you pick up AMA. It's the Academy of Model Aeronautics, and believe it or not, for the price of like 2 of these little high-tech checkers, it's a servo checker, it's a lipo checker, you can program your batteries with this. Seriously, for the price of about 2 of these, which are really handy. We'll link it in the description box below. You should fly with AMA. It's insurance for the entire year to be covered, whether you're flying airplanes, helicopters, driving cars, trucks, or boats, it's all insured. It's an amazing program, and even if you never use it, which is what we all hope for, you still get a magazine subscription for that. So it's not just a donation or anything, you're getting something very nice and high quality in return, as well as access to flying fields across the country. AMA will be linked below, beside the link to this airplane. My favorite 6S plane. You can't beat it. This plane comes in cheaper than some 4S planes that I fly. I've got some stuff, a couple batteries that cost the same as this airplane. It's a fantastic, I think, underappreciated. Sure, the people that have one love it, but unfortunately there's just not a lot of people out there that, I mean, there are, because they're sold out right now, but by the time you guys are seeing this video, I think they'll be back in stock. They're scheduled to get more back in. So it's sold by one of our favorite mom and pop shops here in the States. You can pick up the phone and call them if you need customer support, and we'll have it again linked below. When you click that link, it does help to support our channel and our family. For this beautiful day, this opportunity to get in front of the camera and share this experience with you guys, I want to thank the one and only that there is to thank, and that's God. And a thank you to our Patreon supporters for fueling the fire to our channel. We couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your amazing support. If you appreciate family-friendly content like this on YouTube and don't want to see it go away, please consider signing up, and we'll send you some TheRcSaylors stickers to say thanks. Now, there are a lot of other great large airplanes out there, so you know, although this is our favorite, there are some other really good options. We'll have one of our other favorite 6S plane videos popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.